Hey guys, welcome to another episode. This is episode 18 of FML Shenanigans. It's your girls, Tiffany, Genevieve, and myself. And I was just wondering, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Oh, we're talking about bad pickup lines. And I'm owing at myself.
She was proud of that one.
Yeah, she's like, I did it.
I was. I did it. I mastered it. I got
Who
it.
did you pick up? Your dog?
Hey.
The Duck Bunnies.
He is from Tennessee. He is from Tennessee. So he's probably looking at me like, yes. My little Tennessee hillbilly dog.
Aww.
But yeah, so we're talking about bad pickup lines and flirting in general. Like, you know, it's like, Genevieve is more out there kind of doing her thing, meeting people, mingling more so than myself or Tiffany, and definitely not Tiffany because she's married. But, you know, you get the constant like flirt here and there, or like you flirt. So I don't know what flirting looks like to you guys, but like I've been apparently flirted with and had no idea. Like I was in line getting Chinese and this guy's like, oh, is that one good? And my fiance was like right there, like kind of back a little ways. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good. I normally get this. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. He's like, I've never tried it, this, that, and the other. And, you know, he just stopped talking to me. And as we're walking away and I got my food, my fiance's like, oh, he used the old, what are you getting line? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, because he watched the whole thing unfold. And I'm like, I'm sure my face was beet red.
Aww.
But I mean, how do you guys flirt? Or like back in the day when you did flirt, like, or who's flirted with you and what's the shittiest pickup line you've heard?
Phew. I got a couple.
Yeah, Jenny, you go, because I'm like racking my brain. I can't remember that far ago.
So, like,
I used to be able to pick them up, though, okay, guys? So I'm just
Old
trying to
fuddy-duddy.
think.
yeah, no,
I think it was my dance moves, though.
Oh,
I
there
could
you
see,
go.
No, I'm joking. Jenny, go.
I could see that being it. She's like over here twerking. You like that ass? You like that?
Exactly.
No, I think recently, because I have a tendency to download dating apps and then forget about them. So I'm over here looking at some of the messages and they're like, you know, I would lock myself in a room with lions and gagged, and I don't know, he had like a whole list of shit, miserable shit to add to that locked in a room scenario. He's like, just to have one date with you. And I'm like, holy shit.
What?
I was like, the torture that you would go through just to have a date with me.
You gonna be
I know,
dead.
like, I'm honored, but slightly disturbed.
That's so crazy.
They had that one, like, then they have all those cheesy ones that they whip out on you that, you know, they Googled.
Yeah. Like,
I wonder what it is these days with these young guys. You know, like, how do they, I mean, do they text notes on their phone or something? Like, how does it go?
Yeah, they are. They're probably like got fucking.
Well, and there's so many dating apps now, too. So I've never been on a dating app. And, I mean, they were around when I was single. They were just coming out. But, you know, so I don't even know. I don't know if that's the new going thing or I don't know.
Yeah, and honestly, I've not really experienced any recent flirting. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe I am oblivious, like Heather.
Well,
yeah.
so ladies, there's also there's a difference. There is a flirting, like I want to get to know you, and then there's a yo, you want to go fuck.
That's my
Right?
thing.
Right.
That's exactly what I was getting at, because I have not been like flirted with unless I'm like completely oblivious to it, and it was super like, you know, nonchalant. And then there's other people that are just like, what are you doing tonight? Come on over so you can sit on my face. And I'm just like, oh, right.
Or they're sending you dick pics.
Yeah.
Like, that's a new form of flirting. Let me send you a picture of my cock. Like, no, thank you. I would like to be surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's just my opinion, but
They made the Dick in a Box song for a reason.
Yeah, but I mean, so if you Jenny, you've got dick pics before?
Fuck yeah.
So have you ever showed up for it?
Actually, no.
See,
Damn.
so
Good on you, girl.
I am wondering, like, is it true? Or you just sending
Like, does
some,
it work?
Yeah, no,
like some
no,
girls, they be sending false pictures, like,
oh yeah,
Oh,
no.
because, I just don't understand why they would just send a dick pic. You just don't do that.
You'll get fucking
right.
pics, and then you'll get even videos too, and you're just like, well, you just showed me it all. Like, I don't. What else do you want me to do with that? You do
Well,
so well by
it's not
yourself.
even that. That like kind of takes the fun out of it. Like the whole idea of dating is like kind of wondering and like, are they a good kisser? Like, do they have a big wiener? Or like they have these nice shoulders, whatever,
Hmm.
And like, so when you're just putting it all out there, like it takes the fun out of it. And maybe it's because guys just don't want to court girls around. And maybe girls are just as bad. Like, are we sending titty shots and like half naked pictures? I mean, look, we got OnlyFans. So like, are we sending
That's
out
all.
these titty pictures too to where it's like no surprise?
Yeah, but when these girls are sending stuff, they're getting paid for it.
Some of them,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say some of them you would think, but like if a girl's just trying to hit on a guy that she likes and she sends him a titty picture, like, what I mean? Do
Yeah.
girls do that? I
I've
don't
never
know.
like sent one like just to be like, yeah, hey, here's me, get your attention.
Like what you see,
I don't
yeah.
need to do that. I post pictures of my face, and usually that's a good little reeling tool.
Yeah,
Oh,
like don't you want to know like a little bit about them,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's got a pussy, she got a booty, like you want to know somebody. I mean, that's just how I am,
But
but
you know what?
these days, yeah, like there's a difference. Do you want to date? You want to get to know me, or do you want to fuck tonight?
It was funny because I
right.
was talking to a guy last night, and he was like, honestly, he's like, there's nothing different. A pussy's a pussy. He's like, you guys have more like to wander about because dicks are different. Like everyone's different. I'm like, I mean, yeah, but in a sense, like, pussies could be different too. But
They are
essentially,
different.
he's like, it's all wet and warm. He's like, that's it. That's all they care about. Just like,
Oh,
okay, well,
you said that.
note to self, like, that's a thing. Okay.
I mean, so yeah, I guess you could understand that, but like, I think because I know as random as this may sound, I was just having a conversation kind of about this and about pussies being pretty. And I know it's really random, but I was just curious, and like, yes, there is, I don't agree 100% with that guy's perspective, only because there are different pussies out there. Some got big lips, some got little lips, some got droopy lips, some got 10 lips, some got, like it's different for
Heather,
every,
what
so,
what does pussy lips got to do with pussy?
well, I mean, I don't know. It's warm, I guess, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying they're
thing
not
is
all
like,
cute, and so they all can't be the
but he's
same.
like,
Lips,
essentially, if
lips.
you fuck it, it's the same feeling. Like,
Oh, okay. See, I'm two glasses of wine in, guys. So
She's like,
I got you.
we're either sliding or we're flying.
So I didn't necessarily get my flirt on today. I won't say that, but I will say I was going to my local supermarket, and as I was walking in, there was this really hot firefighter. They were kind of all congregating around the doors when I was walking in. And the firefighters in Orlando, not sure if you guys know, which I know you ladies know because the fire
baby.
station downtown. Oh Lord. But anyway, the firefighters here in Orlando, they are just top grade prime A beef. But
True.
anyway, I was walking in and like this guy with like this kind of like Fu Manchu type mustache. It came down to his jawline. Yeah, he
Oh,
was just very
jeez.
cute. And he smiled at me when I was walking in. I seen him holding the damn boot, and I was like, "Damn it!" I was like, "I got you on my way out." So when I came out, like he smiled at me again and kind of shook the boot at me, and I'm like, "Ugh." And I was like, all right. So I gave him like $4. So I tipped the firefighters, I donated, and I even got a sticker, but still, I feel like, he might have been just flirting with me for some money, but
Yeah, I think
it
they're
worked.
just pimping them out to make money. They're like, everybody dress up, make sure you put your chest on, and go out with the boot and make all the money.
Yeah, it worked. They got
Yeah,
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
they'd have me too.
I mean, because there's firewomen. Where were they at?
That's so true. There were no fire ladies.
Yeah, they put the guys out. They're like, here, dress up and
Hmm.
wear your uniform, and make sure you take all the chicks' money.
Exactly. They know the
Hmm.
bitches are the bosses right
What
now.
they were at the grocery store, the same. They were at Sam's today for me. So yeah.
Yep.
So who goes to the grocery store? The ladies. They're like, all
Women.
right, listen, go get all the ladies.
Tactic.
Well, I have to say, here in Orlando, I will say this. My Publix, it's a fine mixture of the young and the restless.
Either you
Like,
live in
you got girls
Orlando,
with their,
Orlando has beautiful people every fuck.
yeah, it's like yoga pants for the girls because I'm guilty. I go in my yoga pants all the time. And then guys that have just come from the gym in their gray sweatpants, like walking around everywhere. Like, yeah, it's actually nice going to the supermarket here. I think guys and girls enjoy it.
They're migrating. They're going some places too, you know. They're
Yeah, I don't know.
Arizona.
Me when I go in
Yeah.
the store, I'm like in and out. Oh my God, did I ever tell you guys about the time my purse got stolen in the
What?
store?
Recent?
No.
Oh, let me tell you this. So it was, oh my God, how freaking long
Oh,
ago. So my kids were little.
So random.
So like over 20 years ago, there was a cash and carry at the corner of um 436 and 434 in Castleberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and it was Easter time. So I'm in there and I'm shopping. And at the time I was with my kid's father and he was at the front of the store. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I think he was like looking in a phone book for a phone number for something. I don't know. That's how old it was.
Oh, jeez.
So anyways, I'm shopping, whatever. So I get to the aisle and I'm checking for eggs because it was Easter time. So I'm checking all the eggs, see all my cartons, and I needed quite a few. And then I noticed that there was a guy staring at me. So I kind of looked at him. It was clean cut guy, totally normal. So I was like, I made eye contact with him and I was like, oh God, typical man, like, just fucking staring at me as I'm checking for eggs. No. Next thing you know, he comes and walks by me, and my purse was in like the baby carriage part. So he walks by very casual, grabs it, put it on his side. So I turn around and I just look at him like, do I know you? Are you messing with me? Well, he slowly just kept walking. When he got to like half the aisle, he shot off running. So then that's when I realized, you just got robbed. But at first,
Oh,
I was so stunned. I was like, oh my God. So then I run down the aisle and I run to the front of the store. And at the end of the aisle, I run into the guy that works there, and the other guy was running down the aisle out the back door. So I was like, he just stole my purse. So he went after him. I went to the front of the store. They called the cops, whatever. I mean, they did great. And then that's when I found my baby's father, and I'm like, this guy just stole my purse. So anyways, they called the police. So by the time we were out front, the police were already there. They surrounded the back. So we walked to the back. As soon as they went in the woods behind, they had the dogs. The dogs went crazy and they got the guy.
oh.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, thank God. But you know what was bad? It was like, all I was thinking is that he has my ID that has my address. He has my vehicle car keys.
Mm-hmm.
He has my house keys. This guy can rob me for everything just because he just took my, like, I wasn't worried about my money and whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
was more like, he can take our vehicles. He could take our home. He could take everything we have because he's
Yeah.
got that damn purse and it will tell him everything. But he got busted. So after they got him, they told us he was a local bum passing through the area from Orlando. He already had warrants, and he was trying to make a quick dollar. And so, but
He was flirting with you.
he was so clean cut. Like whenever I seen that, that's what I look and I'm like, oh, typical man. Like really, I'm just trying to get my eggs.
These
Didn't
panties
think
were wet.
nothing of it.
She's over here like,
Like
who
he
is
was,
you?
it was so casual. It was
She's like,
crazy.
nope, this one's not broken.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever, stare all you want. And then next thing you know, he takes my purse.
What a
Oh my
She's
God, it
like,
was horrible.
oops, I dropped an egg. You got,
No, I'm like running for help. Like, oh my God, what do I do?
oh,
It
that's
was,
so shitty. That's so
yeah,
shitty that
For
happened.
it
real.
was super crazy. And I was young. I was probably like 20, 22,
Holy
you
Mm,
know? So yeah, now I hold on to my purse and I don't do that no more.
mm. I used to use my job to flirt with guys because like I worked at a bank and like it was in a grocery store. And so like we had to go in the aisles and like talk to people and try to bring them to the front of the store to the bank. and I met one of my good friends. He was actually a volunteer firefighter, ironically. But anyway, I was in the aisle and I was so shy. Like, I'm so bad at flirting. Like, I have a hard time staring somebody in the eyes if I think they're like super cute. Like, I have a really hard time with that. Like, I get so shy.
Do you start stuttering and shit?
Yeah, but like if I'm
Yeah.
drunk, I'm like, hey, what's up? But if I'm like stone sober, like, no, I get so shy and I can't look them in the eye. And like, I just,
Start saying
so
stupid shit?
yeah. And so like that happened. And apparently he was like sick with a cold or whatever, but he still looked gorgeous. And I'm like, I had no idea. And I was like, oh, yeah, you should come up to the front and open a checking account. Like trying to talk him into opening a checking account. Well, he came up to the front and just gave me his number. And then we were friends for like ever until he moved away. He moved out to like Kansas or something. But like he was really cool. Like we were friends for a while and we never dated though. Like we tried dating and we just did not get along. So it just wasn't good. And he was off and on with his girl and whatever. But that was my flirting. Like I just get so shy and I don't know how to flirt, I guess. I don't know. I just bat my eyes and hope it works.
I don't flirt. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know how to.
Well, and at the end of the day, you kind of don't flirt, right? Like, as you're like living life, if you meet somebody and you just small talk and you hit it off, it kind of goes with the flow. I think more when you're trying to flirt with somebody, it's more like a pickup, like, hey, do you want to,
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
that's what that
Yeah,
is.
I lack the balls to like just run up to somebody and be like,
But yeah, so it's funny because, I've been with my husband, we're going on 8 years, and every now and then, like, he's so corny, he'll be like if I walk by, he'll say something stupid, like, what does he say? He says, hey, you from around here? And I just look at him and laugh. I'm like, you're so corny.
oh,
You have no pickup line. Like, you know where I'm
He's
fucking
like trying to
from.
pick you up. You're in the
Yeah, he's like,
kitchen.
you
He's
from
like, "Hey,
around here?
you from around this part of the kitchen?" Like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Heather, you're right. And it's always in the kitchen, man. He
it's so
gets
well. I think
too
it's a guy
excited
thing
when I'm in
though.
the kitchen, boy. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone in the kitchen, okay? You don't think I'm sexy when I'm in bed? Like, I gotta be in here fucking washing dishes or cooking food? Like, leave me alone. And he's like, what's your problem? Well, I'm fucking busy. That's what it is.
Hey, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Oh, I've heard that one
yeah.
before.
Damn, look at you. What was the mirror one? Let's hear it.
Oh yeah. What was that one, Jenny?
Do you have a mirror in your pocket, or do you have a mirror in your pants? Because I can see me in it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So Jenny, you brought up something earlier before we hopped on and we were talking.
Yeah,
Peacocking.
peacocking. I
So what the fuck is peacocking?
it's like when you dress or act ridiculous to get attention, and then you're just pretty much like putting on a show for the person that you want to talk to, and it like kind of reels them in, and then
Oh, because they're intrigued and they were like, oh my God, it gives you something that it's like an icebreaker.
Exactly.
Oh my
Called
gosh,
peacocking.
that's so funny.
And that's called peacocking.
Yeah. You
Okay.
ruffle up your feathers for them.
So I see like all these TikToks with like these weird guys. Like this one guy, he's got cowboy boots that are skates, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Oh, what's his name? Sicky Dicky or Dicky Sicky or something like that. And he'll like skate up. Yeah, he'll like skate up to the camera and then like he'll do something random and just pull a middle finger out of his pocket or something.
Yes. Uh-huh.
But he's like always dressed so weird and random. I'm like almost like a hillbilly, but like it's almost like I could see him peacocking. Like that would be his form of like flirting.
Yeah, and
yes, I've seen him. I've seen this guy. He does stupid shit. Yes, on roller skates.
Like he'll like build a snowman and then put his fist right through it with his middle finger up. Like
I know, it kind of reminds me of Genevieve's man. I'm like, this is her future husband right here.
True. I love stupid shit like that. I
stupid shit, and then he ends it with a finger.
Yeah, I am such a fucking
that's so funny.
simp for that.
But he doesn't look like your type, though.
No, not my type, but definitely the personality's there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll set you up with a date. We'll see how it goes.
yeah. So
Cowboy,
now that
where you?
what?
I need the cowboy boot man.
Right? With the skate,
He
the
wears
cowboy
Daisy
boots.
Dukes.
He does. He does wear Daisy Dukes and a cowboy hat. Now that's classy. Now that's some peacocking at its
It is,
finest.
honestly. He wins over a lot of women's hearts.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, here I am. What are your other two wishes?
She's going out with a bang, guys. She is.
I am. So, all right.
She's the wiener.
Shenanigans roulette.
You guys hear that? That's my beer.
Oh.
Hell yeah, girl. I hear
Now
you.
I feel left out.
Well, I'm on
Like,
my second,
correct.
almost third glass of wine.
Where's my?
It's Friday.
You're right.
Jenny's over there sucking on booby milk. What the fuck?
You right. Fucking titty milk.
Dang.
That pop milk,
So
bitch.
You need to get it together, girl.
God.
At least
Who
put
wants the
chocolate
FML
in it.
shenanigans it? What do we got for the roulette? Anything good? No? Crickets?
Mm-hmm.
So how about I'm just gonna say it. The one thing that I really want the most in life right now is world peace.
No, you know what? On the topic of bad pickup lines, take a poll. How many how many times have you had a bad time with somebody eating down?
Eating.
Oh God, that's the worst, right?
Right?
Well, there's good eaters and there's bad eaters.
I know, there's a thing. It's a thing. Probably just the same as a girl, but still like.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Oh my gosh. We should, I know it's so perverted and so, well, not necessarily perverted, but it's so like, I don't know, it's one of those things you don't really talk about, like, because it's, you get looked at a certain way. But like, honestly, I think we should do a segment on bad oral and foreplay, good or bad.
There is such things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding? It seems like the people that suck at it think that they're the best.
They do.
Right?
They have like the biggest hype. And you're just like, sorry, you just gotta stop with whatever that is.
Yeah, right? Or no, it's even worse when they
Yeah.
suck and then they're over dirty talking you and you're just looking at them like, bitch, you can't fucking shut the hell up.
Yeah, right? You're like, stop
So like, put a muzzle on it.
Yeah, don't make me tell you suck. No.
Oh no! You can't sugarcoat that shit. Don't be making no man feel good about doing something shitty. I'm sorry. If they're not doing a good job, you don't gotta fake shit. You just you ain't doing it right.
Yeah, no, you just don't return.
Well, when you get older,
like,
you realize
sorry,
that.
I don't
But
got a babysitter.
back in the day, you're shot. And you're
Oh my God, I gotta stay after work. I can't make it.
Oh God.
I mean, that's me.
Right.
I would be too busy. I couldn't be mean and brutal to people. I was just like, yeah.
Oh, I could.
Here's an excuse.
He's like, I gotta take a shit.
They got the hint that these excuses were going to continue.
Oh God.
Like on the movie, This Is 40, I think it is. He's like, do you want to have sex tonight? She goes, oh, I just ate all that Thai food. And he's like, never mind.
For real.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. So bad flirting, good pickup lines, bad pickup lines. I mean, I've had some good ones where I didn't even know they were flirting. Like, guys just come up and like, for example, my fiance, he told me flirting is just all about a conversation. It's just, you don't really have to flirt with somebody. Just go up and talk to them about something random. Or if you're sitting there, just talk about something that's common. So I think that's like a good form of flirting. And I could see myself doing that, more so than coming up with one of these cheesy pickup lines.
Yeah, I agree.
There is bad flirting though. I have had these pickup lines used on me, and I'm telling you what, like, I've looked at guys literally and just started laughing at them. Sorry, bless your heart if you're one of them, but I've laughed literally in their faces. But you can buy me that shot though. Thank you.
Yeah.
Free booze. Free booze.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, this ends our flirting roulette. And we will be here soon with episode 19. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will talk to you soon. Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.